Hello to all of my devoted watchers and subscribers. I am back again with another video blog or vlog. Now, as you can see here, I'm just waiting on the bus to go to my destination, which is my storage unit to get some things. There's really nothing for me to do today, so I thought I might as well just look at what's going on around the area. And looks like they're still doing construction for something. I don't know what it is, but it looks like they're trying to put in new pavement for the streets. Yeah, that's not my concern because I don't pay taxes for that or anything. So, taking a vow of poverty is a noble act for noble reasons, and I think I'm very noble. I'm being very noble. I'm acting like nobility by not participating in the vampiristic system. Vampiristic capital system is very noble of me. And I don't say it enough, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to my storage. And had this storage for a while. Storage unit, renting the space out. But seems to be coming in handy, especially these days, seeing as people are just scraping by, and if they start seeing that I have something, they're gonna ask. I'm just saying they shouldn't ask me for anything. If they're all set, they shouldn't be asking me for anything. Like I'm serious about that. Like, don't ask me for spare shoes. Don't ask me for my old clothes. Don't ask me for to borrow anything, because I'm not giving people anything. Like, I'm not a donation center. I'm not Goodwill, so I'm just saying they better not ask me for anything if things get worse. Like, if the economy gets worse, they better not ask me for anything, because I'm not going to give it. Because they're all set anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to my storage unit, and I didn't really plan on what I was going to get, but it's just something to uplift my spirits, I guess, since people are just kind of getting by. And you can see those people in the background far away. I couldn't really see, but I guess sometimes there'll be people here like loading or unloading or moving something. Sometimes there's movers and sometimes there's not, but I don't know. I don't really be paying attention to people who come in the storage unit, because that's none of my business. But my business is my storage with my storage unit, and usually they don't get in the way of what I'm doing. But yeah, and just get into my storage and doing what I normally do when I come here to get something. So I'm glad they took the courtesy to stay in their lane, because there was this one time I came to my storage unit and they were like almost right next to me, and they were like coming too close to me for it was just really weird. Like, they got some sort of, it's like they got some sort of weird satisfaction of moving their stuff close by me. And it was just like, you don't really respond to stuff like that. It's just like, what do you want? And move along, and then that's it. But it's just like, yeah, whatever. That's all you could say about stuff like that. Whatever. Because it's not like it's harming me. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not about to indulge in poor people problems, because that's what poor people do. They just go on and on about nothing, and then they stay poor forever. So I'm not about to entertain any poverty energy or poverty aura, because that's none of my business. I'm not about to entertain it or even acknowledge it, or even, because I've seen enough of poverty people, or people living in poverty, and I'm over it. So Yeah, this is just what I'm doing to keep my investments safe. Also, if you didn't know, if you have a storage unit in this place, your stuff is all insured. So if something happens to it, you'll get paid. So yeah, my stuff is secure. And when the time comes, you'll have to deal with all the clutter and stuff that you've been hoarding and that's been piling up, but you've been neglecting. And by you, I'm talking about myself. Hello to all of my devoted followers, subscribers, and watchers. I'm going to make this quick because I forgot my battery to my other camera, and this phone isn't really built for memory usage. But yeah, I just came here just to go through the clutter. And, you know, sometimes the clutter going on in your head piles up and starts to materialize. And it's more than the space that people can offer you in real life. So it just ends up somewhere else. But eventually I'm going to have to tend to that and not just get by what people have to offer, which is not a lot. And I think these days people are starting to realize no one actually cares about what they do and what they offer, especially because all of these public programs are getting cut. No one's funding them anymore. People are starting to realize no one actually gives a crap about the public or what they have to think or do. So they're pretty much on their own. But I've had a place to put my stuff because I didn't want to get rid of it. But so lately, the only thing people have been going off on are vain words, and been living off that. It's not a lot, but if you're just going to take someone's word for it, then that's a risk that I guess you want to take. But I need paperwork, I need documents, I need actual proof to see if people are about what they are. And with things happening in the world today, today is July the 17th. Right, today's July the 17th or 18th. And you know, Trump is pro-crypto, in case you didn't know that. Today something's supposed to happen. He's supposed to sign something that's supposed to shoot the market up. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm not about to talk about finances and stuff. This is not that channel. This is not a channel where I talk about finances. But yeah, I don't know what everybody else is going to do now. It's just like suddenly the lies that people lived off all these years is just crumbling around them. They realize, or maybe they didn't realize it, but they put their faith in the wrong thing. And now, I don't even know what's going on with them because I'm not even invested in them. But, I mean, people around me. I don't know what's going on around with them because they never talk about it. But I can't keep living with people who just see people as assets because, like, I just can't live like that. I can't live with people who just, like, to come talk about their work all the time and not be personal about anything unless they get upset. Because I'm not babysitting anyone. So, I think that's all I wanted to say for this YouTube video. But basically, some people just don't have a lot of space to offer you. And then that my thoughts are bigger than what the space people have to offer. So, like, I can't offer them anything. I'll just offer them something conditional, but not everything. Not everything I'm thinking, not everything I have to offer, because they can't handle it anyways. So, I better end this video before my space runs out on my phone. That's what I had to say. I might talk more about it when I get back in my room, but stay tuned. And that was my vlog for today. Look at where those electric scooters end up. Yeah, people are so appreciative of what the public provides. That's where they end up. But yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. That's where the public stuff ends up. In the gutter, in the trash, in the gutter. I'm glad I appreciate everything I have and own it. You know, this water used to be higher until they built that dam. And I am back. Okay. I'm back. And, what an eventful day. While I was at the bridge, while I was waiting for the bus, because like I had an hour of time to wait, a guy came over and started talking. I guess it's a nice change of things, because I usually don't talk to anyone at all. Any human being or like a real person, physical person, I don't talk to much these days. But yeah, I guess he just wanted to share his music and have a I'm not going to call it small talk, because it kind of wasn't small talk. It was more talking about music and stuff. But I guess that was a nice change of pace, to feel like I'm talking to someone who's not like jumping down my throat about every little thing. But like I said, when I was at my storage unit, things going on with crypto and the changing of the financial world will most likely change my situation as well, my living situation. And I said that eventually I'm going to have to tend to the things that have been piling up that I didn't want to throw away, because if I throw stuff away, I will just have absolutely nothing to work with, and you can't work with nothing in this world. Like, even if it's imaginary, it's still something to work with. Like, that's what I'm saying. But I can't work based on taking someone's word for it. Like, that's not enough for people anymore. So I guess I'll just show what I got from my retrieve from my storage. I have a lot of nice stuff that I don't want to bring back here, but it's just in storage because I don't want to throw it away. And like, even if I have to pay rent for me to keep it, then I guess I'll just have to do that. But I'm not throwing my stuff away. So I guess I brought back this rabbit fur. I bought this a while ago. I never use it. Like I joked about me being a hoarder on my other video, but that might actually be true. I'm just like an organized hoarder, but still a hoarder. So the rabbit fur is like, feels very soft in quality. Very soft fur. I guess it'll just like fit with my style, but because like, yeah, I gotta figure out what my style is gonna be as well, because that's probably gonna change too. I have not had a chance to do anything creative in a long time because I've been busy worrying about my financial situation. So I brought back some movies, part of my DVD movie collection. I don't know if I shared these DVDs. Well, the anime is not from like it's from those stores that went out of business, like FYI. I don't know if that went out of business or like whatever, but a lot of stores are shutting down, so I'm glad I kept everything. And this is considered art as well, so if you're collecting DVDs and music, it's considered art. I gotta make this video fast because I don't know how many minutes I have left. Anyway, I'm not going to share everything that I retrieved from my storage on camera, because I guess it's just not meant to share. But yeah, a lot of precious things I had that I did not want to throw away, such as this, part of my gemstone collection, which is going to go in my case over there with all my other gemstones. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to say in this vlog. So that was my video vlog, and I'm just going to organize everything and try to customize my own personal style, you know, because your style has to be custom made. And then I guess when people see that, if they appreciate it or not, then they appreciate it. But yeah, I think having my own custom made, tailor-made style is important for me. And like all the thoughts in my head, like I can't just ignore it and let that pile up and then turn into something like a mental illness. But yeah, eventually I'll have to think about that and focus on that a lot more than I do now. So that was my video vlog. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Can you tell who my favorite character is? I'll give you a hint. Yeah, I just got back from my walk, picking a whole bouquet of flowers. You know, when you walk outside and you pass by so many flowers, I thought I might as well just make a bouquet because I passed by so many flowers anyway. So that's what I did. Like, could you imagine being worried about me, but the only one worried about you is the welfare office? I can't imagine that. I can't imagine being that oblivious to your surroundings that you don't want to pick flowers and make a bouquet for yourself. Okay, here is my finished bouquet of flowers. I just trimmed the ends and the stems and put them in water. So yeah, I'll just put it over here for now. Very demure, very lovely, very demure. Okay, so I just got back from the Dollar Tree and you'll never believe what I found there. This is something that I've been looking for. The Halloween Christmas tree in black and purple. They actually had it. And yeah, I am so happy I found it. But the price is something I'm not happy about because I can't believe it was $7. So yeah, right there on the receipt it says that the Halloween Christmas tree was $7. It was $5 last year, so I don't know why they changed it and rose the price. I didn't even know things would get up to $7. The Dollar Tree, they've been raising the price way too much, and I can't believe it. But you know, I guess it's worth it because I really wanted this, and it came in my favorite color too, black and purple. So yeah, I really like this. But for $7, I don't know about that. But I just can't believe that how much the prices have risen. Also, I had to do this video over again because my glasses were crooked, but that's not important. I also got more Pocky. This is the last bit of Pocky they had. Like, I was only gonna get a few, but there was this lady at the store who kind of annoyed me, so I was like, you don't deserve any, no one deserves any Pocky for that. So there was this like 200+ pound woman at the store. And she was obviously overweight, and she said to what I assumed was her daughter, her name, and the name just happened to be the same name as my name, so it just sounded like she was talking to me. And I don't like it when people try to get sneaky like that. Like, I don't know if she was trying to be funny or if she was just trying to get attention, but like, it's very underhanded snake behavior. And I'm sorry, but you're too big for that. You're too big to try to be sneaky to that woman. To that 200+ pound woman, you're too big for that. And for every other woman who's like that, you need to learn that you're not fit for certain social situations, like being sneaky at the Dollar Tree and needing to use an underage child to get attention. Like, also that was abusive, the way she was just like refusing to give her child a snack. And she clearly eats good, but she's not going to let her dependent child eat good either. She's not going to let her dependent child eat good, but she's going to be obese and overweight, but refuse to give her child a snack. Like, I can't stand that. That's abusive behavior. That's underhanded abusive behavior, and people don't recognize it because it's not really something that's noticeable, but I can't stand that. Because the child can't say anything about it because they're dependent on the parent. They can't say anything about it. They can't. It's not like I'm gonna look at the child and go, oh, she's being a brat. I'm not gonna be the one doing that. The child, the parent is the one responsible, not the child. The child should not be responsible for their actions because they're a child. Like, what do you expect the child to be on their best behavior? That's something that the parent should train the child to do, is be on their best behavior. But people would rather get like cats and dogs and train them instead of their own child because they're worried about looking abusive. No, you're already abusive. You're just not noticeable about it. You're just polite about the abuse. So I can't stand that, like, because the child can't say anything. The child could be starving, but the parent will just be well fed because people are so worried about looking and sounding nice socially. They're afraid to cuss. They're afraid to say what they really mean because they'll just look abusive. Meanwhile, they're just being polite about being abusive. Like, I can't stand that. I can't stand, like, the underhandedness of all of that. I also can't stand how she spoke my name. So, like, if you're going to be speaking my name around me, then you better know what you're getting yourself into. And that's a warning. Like, do not speak my name around me unless you're prepared to lose something, because I am well spiritually protected. So you're either brave or just ignorant, or just, like, I don't know. Don't know any better, like an ignorant child. Just speak my name and in a place that you think will keep you safe because there's cameras around. But, like, there's more than meets the eye if you're worried about your safety. And that's something that people are too ignorant to be aware of. But, yeah, but it's just that some people just think that putting on weight is just going to make them safer. And if you're that type of person, then you just believe in the flesh. And the things of the flesh. That's what you believe in. You believe putting on pounds and weight is what's going to keep you safe. So, and it's probably no surprise why the only one who's worried about them, people like that, is the welfare office and the food stamp office. But, yeah, it had to be said. Like, just be aware of your social surroundings. Like, people just don't know any better. So they'll think that getting food stamps or being well fed means someone's paying attention to them. I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but you're cattle. You're cattle to someone else. You're a breeder to someone else, and that's why you need to stay well fed. I'm sorry, I had to tell you. I'm not sorry, actually. But yeah, anyway, that was my Dollar Tree haul. I'm really happy about my find, because I'm really happy they had this. They usually sell out, and I guess it's Summerween. So they're celebrating Summerween, Halloween in September. So I'm glad I got my cute Halloween figurine. I'm glad I was able to go out and pick some flowers and sweat a little bit, because, like, if I'm gonna sweat a little bit, then I deserve something nice. You know. And for everybody else, I guess, go eat at McDonald's and never leave your car, because being outside is illegal for you, or it will be pretty soon. And I'm not even joking about that. Stay well fed. Stay out of my way. I don't want to see any disgusting people like the ones who secretly abuse their children. Just stay out of my sight, because, like, you're going to pay for it whether you know it or not if you try to play in my face like that. Okay? So thanks for watching my YouTube channel, my Dollar Tree haul, and my just going to my storage haul. See you next time. Bye.